Yeah, we played a bad game. It was, to be honest, our first game under our standards of the season. But we didn't play very well, and deservedly so we lost. So in the first half, I think the first 20 minutes were, I don't know why we weren't able to get out with the ball, and we were like kind of a little bit overwhelmed. We were always play this long ball, even if we were. There was a lot of situation to play in the middle, and we weren't able to serve our midfielders. So we were playing long ball. We were losing all the battle to the second ball, so they were running at us, and they were kind of very dangerous with that. And in fact, basically the first goal happened in a situation like this. Uh, that being said, the only time that we get out with the ball, we actually played very well, and with Fafa we had the chance to score the 1-0. Then, to be honest, we improved a little better offensively, and we started playing like we were planned to play, so finding the space immediately behind their striker to serve our midfielder, Ali, Shopfi, Kubas, and go from there. And I think we were doing well. We weren't creating chances, but we were in the game. We were there. Unfortunately, we killed ourselves doing things that we never do. The second goal is a big problem because we went too high. We went to press what exactly we specifically train not to do during the week, in order to because in this way they would have a space to play the ball into the midfield and then serving Buanga to run 1v1, and we served the goal on a silver dish to them. So that's the reason why in the second half I said that the only way for me to stay in the game was not to actually regroup. That's the reason why we went 3-5-2, actually more structured and more even defensive, and I think we did better in the second half. But unfortunately, there was this counter attack on our corner where could have done much better, to be honest. And we concede the third goal. Then those are kind of day that when things starting going not well, everything goes not well. So all the header out, the shot out, Levy 1v1, and he loses the 1v1 to go. So that's, but it was the in Italian we say the frittata was already done. So the egg were already broken because the first half wasn't good. I think the first half was really bad, and unfortunately we lost. So that we need to take this as a learning moment to be better for the future, and luckily so we have a game in 3 days, so we can bounce back immediately without I would say being too much down or being too much frustrated, because we need to be ready. Tomorrow is a day off, but then Monday, Tuesday we need to train in order to win in Colorado.
That was actually what was going to be my second question, is about how your team is going to bounce back from this with such little time in between the game against LAFC and the game against Colorado. What are you hoping to address in the short time that you have on Monday and Tuesday ahead of the Colorado game?
I said to them today, because I wanted to speak with the team. So first of all, I want to, thanks for waiting for me, because I know that you wait a little bit, because I wanted to speak with the team at the end of the game, and I say that doesn't make any sense to, I don't know, being a crazy coach and do something now and then we have to do better. No, we just have to be conscious that if we are not us, if we are not following the plan to the T, it's going to be very hard for us winning the game, especially in an environment like this where the other team has a lot of quality up top. So yeah, what we need to do is just going and playing in a way that we are following our tactics. And on my side, probably, maybe we've been a little bit not humble enough today to go with a lineup that was extremely offensive and try to, I would say, feel that we were mature enough to win these big games, even being in charge of the game instead of being the team that is just very structure tactically. So maybe that's another reflection that we'll do with the staff in order to decide both the strategy and the lineup for Wednesday.
And then last one for me, you mentioned that the team at the beginning really didn't impose themselves in the
Yeah.
game. How are you hoping to maybe improve that? Since that's not really like a tactical thing, but more of a mentality thing.
Yeah,
for the team. How are you
the
hoping
good
to
thing is
improve
that we don't play here on Wednesday. I think there's something here. I don't know why. There's some the environment. I don't know LAFC, the way that they play, very chaotic. That probably brings our player not to be. I would say be a little bit overwhelmed. It happened, to be honest, last year in the playoff, and it happened tonight too. So we also have to analyze that and talk with those players why that happened more than once. So that's a good thing, first of all, that we don't play here. The other thing is that, again, to be ready and be focused on the task, not focus on everything else. Because if you're focused on the task, we showed it everywhere, like New York, San Jose, Seattle. We can get result and we can play. Then I don't want to be misunderstood. It's not crazy or it's not out of the world that we lost here. So you can lose sometimes away, but the performance of the first half was actually bad. So that's the thing that is that it makes me a little bit again pissed off, if you want to say this. So
All right, thank you so much, Vanni. Have a safe flight.
thank you so much.